Margaret Faith has a lot of pretty things in her house, and she made every bit of it, from the dolls and the clothes they're wearing, from the crochet, from the needlepoint and the quilt. She made everything. But 20 years ago, something terrible happened to her that changed her life, but not her outlook. In 2004, Margaret Faith learned her eyesight was failing because of a disease called macular degeneration.
I had over 49 shots in this eye, and this eye I only had 3, but before I lost it completely. But now I don't even see you.
So many beautiful paintings on the walls that she could no longer see that she had painted them all, or see the dolls she had made, from the porcelain to the paint. It was a dark period for Margaret Faith.
I had about a 2-week pity party. Nobody came but me.
That's when she decided to make herself unmiserable.
And so I got up and went in my sewing room.
It was not easy at first, finding your way back to the things you can't see.
I did have some scissors. There they are.
Margaret taught herself to sew without sight, using this yellow tape, something she could feel to know where to slide her fabric.
So I go out and get me some material out of my sunroom, and I tore it and made an apron, a little half apron.
That's how it started. A half apron turned into a whole one, and that turned into many.
Well, I used to make about 3 or 4 a day, and now it takes me about 4 days to make one.
She can mix patterns, judging by light or dark shades.
I'm going to sew this way, so when I turn it, this will be up here like this.
And her attention to detail would be hard for some who can see.
And it has the little prayer points on the bottom.
Margaret has lived through a lot of challenges in her 95 years, from World War II to the Dust Bowl days, and some vicious tornadoes in between, not to mention losing her sight in her 70s.
Now that painting of the grapes over there is my pride and joy. The Lord's given me many mountains to climb, and but then He's given me the courage and the strength to carry on.
Carry on with stacks of fabric, buckets of spools, and plenty of patience.
Well, that's okay. I'll get that later.
You see, Margaret Faith only sees each day as a gift.
I'm 95. I'll be 96 August the 4th. I have never felt cheated. I have treasured every phase of my life. I've had a great life.
Happy early birthday to Margaret Faith. You know, she says she was married to Hubert Faith for 71 years.
Wow.
And she says she'll always be grateful to him for giving her a name like Faith, because that's something she's lived by.
You know, Karen profiles a lot of people. She really enjoyed doing this story. You were impressed by Margaret?
I was very impressed with Margaret. What an inspiration.